Under the influence of the Sin blood, how strong is Qin Hao really? The Three Stones vs Ning Chuan bloodbath is on, with the three brothers confronting Ning Chuan. Qin Hao is responsible for one part, while Shi Hao and Shi handle the rest, leaving Ning Chuan howling in pain. Ning Chuan, a descendant of dark creatures, makes a grand entrance, but as an experienced observer, Yun San can't help but comment from an outsider's perspective: the bigger they act, the harder the beatdown. One flaw in Ning Chuan's abilities is that he loses blood every time he uses his skills, which isn't sustainable. Even before the battle begins, he's already weakening himself. This leads Yun San to joke that Ning Chuan's technique should be called anemia art instead of whatever it's actually called. The Three Stones, on the other hand, are formidable in their own right. While Qin Hao's Sin blood is less potent, he's still a formidable talent capable of rivaling the heavens. When Ning Chuan confronts them, using a bone mirror to reflect the tree, they emit a powerful aura, shocking everyone present. It's not that the Three Stones are particularly strong, it's that Ning Chuan is incredibly unlucky. Sharing the Sin blood, Qin Hao's strength is limited by his reliance on two bones, an immortal bone and a supreme bone, hindering his potential. Similarly, Ning Chuan's reliance on a true immortal bone limits his advancement. Despite this, he still challenges the Three Stones, declaring himself unafraid. But his bravado only invites their wrath, leading to his downfall. In the face of adversity, Qin Hao steps forward, backed by the ancient secrets of Mount Bulow, demonstrating a power that commands Ning Chuan's respect. Shi, unable to contain himself, strikes, sending shockwaves through the heavens. After several rounds, Ning Chuan screams in agony as his divine power fades, his body dissolving into a mist of blood. Shi Hao and Shi join forces to rescue Qin Hao, but they, too, are ensnared by Ning Chuan's chains. Qin Hao unleashes his immortal technique, shattering the chains and turning the tide. Despite Ning Chuan's best efforts, he cannot contain the onslaught. In the end, the Three Stones emerge victorious, leaving Ning Chuan defeated. Witnessing this battle, onlookers are stunned. Instead of fearing Ning Chuan's power, the Three Stones vie for his treasures, leaving observers questioning their morals. The final battle reached a fever pitch, and Ning Chuan suffered another devastating defeat. This time, to save his life, he threw the string of beads into the mountain. The three brothers didn't engage in infighting over the treasure, but agreed to first torture Ning Chuan before deciding its ownership. Ultimately, Ning Chuan couldn't match their prowess. Subsequently, the three brothers activated their respective treasures. Qin Hao took the initiative, and just when everyone thought Ning Chuan was about to turn the tables, a resentful roar was heard from the midst of the battle. When the mist cleared, it was revealed that Shi Hao held a light sword, formed by the runes of reincarnation, piercing through Ning Chuan's skull. Moreover, Ning Chuan bore two blood holes, pierced by the heavy pupils. Ning Chuan thus lost all vitality, shocking the entire immortal ancient. As for whether Shi Hao married Huang Linga voluntarily, or was coerced by the Fire Emperor, it's a matter of speculation. Initially, when his grandfather, the great demon god, arranged the marriage, Shi Hao refused. The reason behind this remains unclear. It's certain that Shi Hao has affection for Hualinga, but his dedication to cultivation, aspiring to follow in the footsteps of the goddess of ice, remains paramount. Both Yuan Shiqingyi and Hui Linga understand this, so even if Shi Hao were to marry, they would encourage him to pursue his own path. With 3,000 states in the upper realm, filled with risks and opportunities, Shi Hao's lofty goals dictate a life spent in danger. The uncertainty of the future makes him cautious, not wanting to burden them with his affairs. When his grandfather persuaded him to marry Hualinga, Shi Hao expressed that he wasn't ready to consider romantic relationships, yet he didn't outright reject the idea. Later, when the Fire Emperor made Shahao realize he owed Ling an explanation for her years of waiting, Shahao put aside his reservations and had a simple wedding with her. At that time, Shahao was renowned in the 3,000 states, leading in talent battles. Refusing the Fire Emperor's proposal then would have hurt Hualinga's feelings deeply. Thus, while Shahao's marriage to Hualinga may have been urged by the Fire Emperor, to some extent, his feelings for her are undoubtedly genuine.